What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode on the VapeTrain Gaming channel. So, tonight we will be finding out exactly what challenges the last Twitter vote has in store for us. So make sure to stay tuned. Let's get it started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, are y'all ready to find out what the last vote holds in store for us? BAM! So, the last vote basically covered like this whole aspect of either get established, build a refinery, you idiot. Well, it wouldn't let me put you idiot in there because it was too long. Go after any NPC that spawns close by, which that is going to be a challenge. They sometimes spawn, they sometimes don't. Sometimes the Reavers are out hardcore. So, yeah, that type of thing. And then the other one was relocate to the lake. But, as you can tell in the vote, people wanted me to hunt down NPCs. I see how it is, guys. You'll want me to have a challenge. I got it. So we're going to be hunting down any NPC that shows up on my radar. I went ahead, and you can't blame me for this because of the fact that, you know, we need a refinery. So I finally made a refinery as well. That's going to happen a few times. Like, if it's something like, oh, hey, like, in progression, you should probably get something done, I'm probably going to do it anyways because of the fact that, you know, it will help me get established a little bit better. But yeah, so stay tuned, and we're going to go after the next NPC we see while I keep working on the base. Oh, I also didn't cover this. So we finally got our solar array done. It's up here, giving us more than enough power to run everything we need, the assembler, the refinery. We also have all this stuff going. So I was also going to show y'all whenever it comes to the inventory manager and the solar array, I went ahead and set up these two LCDs. Now, these two LCDs, no, I don't want to respawn. There you go. These two LCDs, you can actually set the name to, and it will trigger in the scripting. So I think this was an inventory manager. I think. How to put it? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that'll do it. No? Alright. Let's double check on. An update went down, so this is kind of weird. That's LCD main. Okay, so they changed that code. It used to be IIM, but we'll do it now. There we go. Izzy's LCD. So this is going to show. Do I have ammo in this turret? I want to say I do. Yeah, I do. Should be helpful. But I've noticed that a lot of the times the meteor storms don't actually crash down exactly where you're at, but they will like come close. Yeah, that's how you defend against meteors. Ooh, unknown signal. Might go after that as a second as well. I mean, that is technically an NPC, so I can, you know, go after that. Let's go ahead and get the other LCD set up real quick. So this is Izzy's inventory manager. It shows you basically the status of all your storage areas, and it shows basically the last actions that happened. It moved the ammo magazine in between the different things. So it's a great way to track the statuses on things. Let's go ahead and let's do this one as well, and let's double check here. Solar control on. Let's see, did this change at all? That's power fallback light LCD. SAS. There we go. Exclamation point SAS. Boom, solar alignment script. So this is going to be showing you the status of your current power input and output. It also show you the output and input of your batteries right now. So they are all working really well. It's really great to have these statistics here. So let's go ahead and make sure I don't have anything in my inventory. I have my upgraded tools, which I'm not too worried about. We should be okay. Let's go on over this way. Yeah, your little parachute deployed. trying not to roll down the hill. I don't want to land because spiders are more chance of spawning. Nope, nope, stop it. Fine, I'll let it get down to the ground first before I start trying to loot it. Wait for the parachute to give out. Yeah, there you go. Got it stuck. Because guess what? I'm a beast. Alright, let's see. Do I get anything? Nothing. How about from the... There is a thing here. God damn it. Did I screw myself over? I think I did. Oh, hello. Fuck! Alright, you sons of bitches. I am getting into this, whether you like it or not. Taking it all. Getting the hell out of Dodge. No skins, but I did get a couple of components, which are very helpful. I've actually been getting really lucky and getting a lot of steel plates from, like, the dead spiders, so that's fantastic. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it has begun. So, there is a Reaver Heavy Frigate flying by the atmosphere right now. I was hoping for something a little bit easier, but I mean, I guess these things are easy. So I put all my better tools back in the box so that I can, you know, just run up there and do it like this. So things you have to worry about when it comes to going up and taking things over. Now, I am using a mod that is called the Easy Takeover, which means I just have to take over their control station before, you know, just take over their control station. Make it so my control station is the only one on the actual ship or the grid, and it will take over the entire thing. So the whole issue is a heavy frigate is freaking huge. This is what my colony ship is based off of. If you've been watching my my stream, like, this is what I've been using to hop between planets, and it is a monstrosity. So the best way I found is to approach directly from behind. Oh, nope, it sees me. All right, so if you can, hopefully there's something close by that can distract it, but I'm going to die, like, that's guaranteed. This thing is huge, so it's going to take a few attempts. Most of the time, if I can manage to get directly up into its thrusters, I won't have an issue, because none of their turrets are facing towards the thrusters themselves. So I have to get up to the thruster part, punch into the back, watch out for interior turrets, and this is gonna be fun. Y'all are gonna get to see me probably die more than enough times. All I can hope for is that it doesn't eventually come down here. The issue I'll run into once I have it taken over is possibly air. I'll have to rebuild a few things to make sure that I don't die of, you know, suffocation. Let's see if I can get it. Now, normally, if you were doing this on a like a regular server that didn't have the Easy Takeover mod, you would literally have to get inside of it, take over every aspect of it, destroy all of its control functions, and just go from there. And that is, like, it's not difficult, but it just takes forever. And I mean, after you've already taken over the ship basically and you have control over it, you just have to worry about all of the turrets on the outside, trying to take them over, destroy them, or do whatever. Yeah, this is the issue I'm going to run into, and I'm hoping that it doesn't flip around on me. Running right up its ass here. See if I can get a Control Z on it. Yes, I can. If you Control Z, it actually locks on to the whatever mass you're going towards, and your dampeners will try to keep track. So that's the best thing you can do. So I've managed to sneak up undetected. So let's see. Where is that spot that I like to go in at? It would take out the large thruster, but that would take some time. Here, let's go through the ones that are already damaged. So this puts you where their jump drives are. Let's see. So I know where turrets are in this thing. Let's go down. What is this? Fuck that pillar. So I am actually in their ship right now. They have a gravity drive, basically. So you're inside. This thing's, it's all broken up and all fiery because they wanted to give it the look of a Reaver frigate. And Reavers were always known for having like partially destroyed panels and everything else, so it's always interesting. So I'm gonna try to hop over here like I normally do, because there is a turret that I have to worry about further in here. So go this way. There is a turret in there, and then there is a turret right outside the main area. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. So that's going to involve me going through all of this. Make sure to pay attention to your energy. If your energy gets low, you're going to die. So, yeah, that's the main area that has the turret. Right here, I think I can cut through this battery and get into the main control stations. Which, if I remember correctly, there are 3 of them on the inside, so all I need to do is break down one and hack it and take it over. See, if you notice I'm breaking things down and it goes past the hack and functional area, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's to the outside. So let's see. Change my view here so y'all can see where I'm at. I am right now right in the front of this bad boy. Okay? So, that's what I'm dealing with. So I'm going to go in through this panel. There is an interior turret right there. This is the access. Oh. Get through, get through, get through, get through, get through, get through. That thing's gonna shoot me in the face. Aha! Alright. So there's an interior turret on the other side of this door, and I'm not dealing with that. So I'm gonna destroy the programmable blocks, because that's the AI that is actually causing these things to continuously run around. Destroy that programmable block, destroy the remote control, which is basically what the entire thing is based off of. Right, so see, you notice how that the antenna is still displaying the red heavy frigate? That's because I haven't taken it over yet. So we've got these 3 control panels. This one needs to be just torn apart because it is, you know, already damaged. But it will hold its place. Like, even if you place one of these down, it will be like, oh hey, there's already one there. We're gonna go ahead and take this one. Now, what I like to do with these is I like to just break them down and use them towards whatever projects I want. But in this video, I'm going to go through and take over every single... I don't have that learned. Crap. That's another thing you have to worry about. If you don't know how to make that, you need to build... I think it's a landing gear to be able to make control stations. Yeah, it is. Alright, so G... landing gear. Maybe I can make one in here. That would be nice. Let's rotate this one sideways. Maybe it'll fit. No? How about here? Let's see if I can get this thing placed. I should have thought about this before I came after these. On that note, god damn it, I can't even do that yet. Let's see if I can get this made. I just need to make this one landing gear, and then I can do this. I don't want to hop up too high because then that turret's going to shoot me. The ship should no longer be moving because I destroyed the control panel and the remote control and everything, so it's not going anywhere. This thing is basically mine. I just have to worry about that turret right there. And I have to find a way to craft this thing outside. There we go. Once this gets crafted, I should be able to repair that control station and take this whole damn thing over. I got stuff unlocked. And I got this bad boy hacked. I've got 7 points of energy left. Let's get this thing maxed out. Bam. Now, because there's if you have a passenger seat or a control station, it actually recharges your energy while you're here. So even if you were coming in here and you're already low on energy and everything else, all you would actually have to do is go ahead and just build a, you know, passenger seat on the inside of the ship, and it will take the energy from the grid of the ship, and then yeah. So I now have a heavy frigate, and it is actually mine. You notice how the heavy frigate antenna signal is blue? And that's because it's friendly, because it's mine. But one of the things you need to do is you need to go in and type in heavy beacons. Go ahead and just turn them off, or turn them down to horrible low broadcasts. And antenna, no, Reaver. Yeah, there we go. Take all these. There's one of them that has to be on. Fuck it. I'm just gonna turn them all down. What the fuck is that? I gotta go through here and I've gotta see buttons. Control station, door, Gatling turrets, those are all mine anyways. I don't have to worry about those. I'm taking over the whole thing, so heavy frigate. That's all off. That is... turn that off. Ah! That was what it was. It was a beacon. Hit V multiple times to reset your view, and let's go ahead and get this bad boy home. We're gonna go ahead and make a few landing gears. At least one, just so we can actually like stick it to the planet. This should be the bottom of it too, so that'll be nice. Let's do one off the back section back here as well. Not gonna look the best, but we're gonna get it home. So I'm gonna go ahead and land this sucker, and y'all tune in for y'all come back and see me in a minute, because we've got more of these NPCs to hunt when they come out. Jesus, the sheer amount of firepower on this thing. 4 rocket launchers on the front, rocket turrets, Gatling turrets, and rocket turrets all on the outside, not to mention all the a couple of whatchamacallit, interior turrets as well. Like, there aren't that many. I feel like they probably should have done more to, you know, guarantee that these things wouldn't be able to be taken over, but I think they still wanted to make it so that there was some ease to it. So let's go ahead and seal this off. Let's see if I can get some air in here so I don't die. Alright, I don't exactly know why that's not working, but let's go land. Get this one home and we'll go after that private sale. Oh, nope. Popped out of radar. And we have landed. Jesus. So good. Alright, let's go check out all the stuff we got. So these things have, I want to say like 20 some odd reactors. Interior turrets, doors, buttload of uranium. They also have a functioning jump drive, 2 functioning jump drives, a partially functioning jump drive, which has all the superconductors in it. That's fucking ridiculous. Oh, so good. Besides that, yeah, they've got quite a bit of stuff. Now, I need to go back outside because the fact that I have no oxygen. My big ship is now killing the spiders. So, here it is. Oh, geez. Killed the entire fleet of them. Take your motors. Your magnesium. Yeah, this thing's gonna be ridiculous, just kind of sitting here. Let's go back to the respawn pod, yay! So I need to recharge everything else, but I need to put all this stuff in the box, which I don't know if I'll have enough room, but I will definitely be taking advantage of that. Look at that. Get a nice scenic picture here. All right. Also, I need to go ahead and recharge, refill, do everything I need to do real quick. And let's go get that private sale. I'll be back in just a moment, guys. Gotta go get us another ship. Now, private sales are actually really easy, but at the same time, their turret coverage is pretty solid. Like with most ships, you're probably better off approaching from behind. Oh, it despawned. Sadness. I guess I'll go get another unknown signal then, since I'm up here. I got 6 minutes left. By the way, it says T-minus 6 minutes. When it reaches the end of that 6-minute timer, it blows up. So keep that in mind when you're going after these things. If you see one drastically far off and you know you can't get there in time, there's no reason to. But guys, so yeah, I guess we'll go after whatever NPC shows up next. Alright guys, so while I am waiting on the next NPC to fly on by, I'm gonna go ahead and get working on some base expansions here. This is all gonna be in heavy armor. I think I'm still selected for that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of this for the moment. Let's go ahead and get this all laid out, because I need some more room. This is ridiculous, so let's get that. done. And I will be back in a minute. Next time an NPC shows up. Alright, so I think I'm going to take advantage of this kind of stalemate at the moment to talk about one of my favorite mods for space engineers. It's called the, I think it's like the nanite build and repair or whatnot. So if you need to access it through the progression, you have to build a control station, and hacking one apparently doesn't count. I actually had to go ahead and build one on my station here. So we're going to go in here and you're going to see that, type in the build and repair. So it's right here, build and repair system. This thing is a lifesaver, especially if you're playing solo. It is so amazing. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about that once we get one built. So we're going to go ahead and take the build and repair right here. We're going to pop it right on the bar. Now I need steel plates and a few other things. So let's see, steel plates, interior plates. Go ahead and get the plates in first. Now, as you can tell, this thing actually has the conveyor port. So you need to make sure to connect this thing because this thing really needs it. And I swear it's like the best thing ever. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that is connected. And we're going to go ahead and get the plates in there. We need construction components, motors, computers, large steel tubes, small tubes, and construction components. Or wait, I said that already. Yeah, construction components, small steel tubes, large tubes. Let's go ahead and check my one cargo container I have here. Let's see, 60 small tubes. I only need, well, need that. I need motors and computers and construction components. This should be enough to get this bad boy running. Hell yeah. You have no idea how amazing this thing is. If you are a solo player and you are playing on any server that has this on there, it is fantastic. It beats the living hell out of that nanite factory that's out there that a lot of people use. It's a little bit broken, but it's not that bad. So we're going to go in here, we're going to check out the settings and everything, and you're going to see what this bad boy does. So, when you first build it, it starts off in the off position, so that's great. So what this thing is going to be doing is any blocks that you place that are not fully repaired or fully made yet, it's going to work to try to repair them for you. Normally, like, I'll build a base and I'll build like 15 of these fuckers, like, because it will mass build a base for you as long as you have all the components to do it. That's why you connect it to the conveyor ports. So go in here. Walk mode basically means that it's only going to build things that you yourself, if you were walking on the floor, you get to. So it travels block by block until it can get to it. I'm going to do fly mode because I like it being able to do whatever it needs to do. Work mode, weld before grind. Let's do just weld only for right now. I'm going to ignore the color on... Actually, you know what? Pick color. Welding color is that one. It's going to be that vibrant pink. You can tell it to weld to functional only, so it'll only put the components into it that need until an item's functional. As you notice that sliding bar as you're building something. I think I'm going to do that just to conserve resources. I'm not going to do welding priorities. Grind color. So what I normally do is for grind color, go into paint. I select pure white because I don't build things in pure white. So I'm going to make my grind color, pick current build color, boop, and it's set to being vibrant white. Pure white is going to be the thing it's going to focus on grinding. So the janitor services that this does, this will automatically pick up components, ores, anything around it that's in its range. And its range is pretty fantastic. It recently went through an update that like expanded the range, so it's pretty awesome. So you got priority systems you can set up here, tell it what to, break down first, that type of thing. You can tell it to build the furthest first, nearest first, for what it'll focus on welding or grinding. You can do smallest grid, so if you have a bunch of drones flying around or like small ships that come back damaged, instead of focusing on building the large grid ship or anything like that, it'll focus on building the smallest ship closest by. This settings for collecting, you can set the priorities or what you want it to pick up, or mainly focus on picking up. Now, I've realized that this damn thing with the spiders, it'll empty the spider's inventory for you. It counts it as a thing to collect. Okay, so let's show area. We're gonna look at this. All right, show area. 150 meters around wherever you placed it. This is ridiculously huge. As I said, this thing's a little bit broken. But for me, it's more the aspect of basically you're building another player that's going to be helping you gather things and repair things. So if you're playing solo, I highly recommend that you get this mod, but also go get the entire Izzy's script setups and everything too, because it really does help. Because when this thing's collecting things or repairing things, the Izzy's like inventory manager helps put things in the boxes where they belong. But we are going to go ahead and we are going to turn off the area, like showing the area. Scroll all the way down here, show area off. Controlled by script. I don't know about the scripting functions that are involved with this, but I'm not worried about it. But I'm gonna flip this bad boy on. Hello? There we go. Apparently it did not like the color input that I did. Oh. Oh, if y'all get it. Yeah, you see these little beams of light that are going off and shooting off to the spiders? Picking up all of the stuff they're doing. And now it's working on welding everything around here. It's still set the smallest grid first, but I mean, I don't really need it because I don't really have a small grid. But yeah, this thing's going to go to town and start creating. Now, the max I'm willing to put on here is probably like 5 of these guys, just so they can multiple things working at the same time, so I don't have to worry about welding this stuff the whole time. And it will use every component you have. Oh, also, one last thing. I know some of y'all probably been wondering, how do you set a GPS coordinate? And we're going to take advantage of that, because eventually I'm just going to rip apart that little pod down here that's been giving me a location. So you go in here, you hit GPS over in your menu, and you hit new from current position. And there you go. It basically sets it up for you. You can have it based off your name or home platform. Oh. I didn't hit the L. Platform. Boom. So now, it's marked as a GPS coordinate right there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go get this thing before it despawns. Yeah, I don't have anything in my inventory, so I'm not worried about it. Let's go get another unknown signal, guys. Let's see what skin I get. Now, I know you're probably wondering how I'm not running out of hydrogen so quick, because I know a lot of people play on the Earth. The Earth is... the gravity's too high, so I have to go through a lot more hydrogen to maintain altitude while I fly. But on here, since it's really low gravity, don't have to worry about that as much. Oh, leopard boots. Ooh, a medium storage container. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Excellent. Let's go home. See? Home platform off in the distance there. Awesome. Now, I thought about trying to design a drone that would maybe, like, go and pick up the unknown signals as they appear close by. Because I think that would be pretty cool. Also, another thing to worry about is if you have turrets and they are concealed by anything, take into account that they will shoot through everything. Like, I had boxes here that were going to be working on building, but they decided to shoot them all. So I'm going to have to worry about getting that all done soon. Let's go ahead and turn... I think this thing has a volume control as well, so you don't have to hear it. Sound volume. There we go. You can turn it all the way down if you wanted to. So one of the other things I'm going to get started on is I am also going to build a large refinery and a large assembler. Both of those are going to be very helpful, especially considering the fact that I've got a bunch of uranium in there and a bunch of fucking reactors that I can tear apart and put on this. So, since apparently the NPCs don't want to come by after I got a large frigate, I think they're afraid. We're going to go ahead and start talking about the next Twitter vote, which I hope you all participate in, because the last one I got, the last couple I've only gotten, like, you know, a little bit under 10 votes on those, when the previous one was like 20 some odd votes. So this one's going to be important. So the options will be take over an asteroid, build drones so that they can work on harvesting everything for me, which that will also involve like building more storage and everything else, trying to get further up the progression tree so that I can build a drone and not have an issue. Number 3 is basically just focus on killing NPCs. Eventually I'm going to probably get one of these guys set up so that it's constantly tearing apart a large ship or whatever ships or NPCs I get. And the 4th option is actually, I'm going to leave it open to y'all. I'm going to put an arrow down, and I want y'all to basically leave a comment on my Twitter. Let me know what y'all want me to cover next. But you guys make sure to come back and see me again. I'm going to focus on finishing this bad boy up. I'm probably going to build... I know I say I do like a max of 5, but I'll probably only do a couple more. But I'm going to get focused on this, and I will catch y'all next time. Y'all make sure to come back and see me again. Keep on surviving. Thank you all for being here. Peace.